Hi there, my name's Silberkleit. I'm a woodworker living in Baltimore, Maryland. I currently work at the Smithsonian in their cabinet shop doing exhibit fabrication. Outside of work, I enjoy carving wooden objects and making furniture. I studied art and biology in college, and after a long roundabout journey, finally got into sculpture my senior year. Once I got into the woodshop, I realized the sculptures I was building were really an excuse to get into construction and furniture making. I graduated shortly after that, and many YouTube instructional videos later, I was fabricating cases, tables, cabinets, and more for museums and stores. It wasn't until recently that I realized this was not a new interest. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been obsessed with building. I would always make forts and wanted to build tree houses. In first grade, we had a shop class, and I was called Queen of the Woodshop because I would just use the scraps to make doll houses for my toys. I also always thought I wanted to be an architect, but I knew that wasn't right either because I wanted to work with my hands more. Looking back now, I see this interest has always been there, but it took 20 years for me to realize it because it was never presented to me as an option. I've never had formal training, and so now I'm wanting to circle back and get to all the core knowledge that I skipped over and finally get to what I've always really wanted to do, build houses. If you want to come with me now, I can give you a tour of my shop and show you some of the things that I've made. If you come over here, this is the first piece of furniture I made. It's a desk. This is my first attempt at bow ties, which is one of my favorite things to do now. This is some of my hand-carved bowls I've been working on, made from green wood logs. I also love making these hairpins, which are decorative and can hold your hair up. Another bowl. I've also taken some box making classes and gotten really into making boxes like this. This is a stool I've made. Again, more bow ties. This is just using joinery, no hardware or anything to hold it together. Same with the desk as well, actually, and all of these items. This is the only hardware on this whole thing. Now, if you want to come downstairs, I'll show you my shop. On my way down to the shop, I'll show you my kitchen, which has a lot of my wooden items in it. Right here, I have some more of the boxes that I've made. It's a bandsaw box. And then over here, I have a lot of cutting boards. Again, more bow ties. This is one of my favorite spoon designs. I've made a bunch like this. Some decorative ones over here. And then this is actually one of my favorite items. It's for my very lucky cat to try to keep him from getting food everywhere. I kind of funneled it down so it would collect around here, and this is all hand carved and joinery. And then this, another cutting board and a shelf I made. Pretty proud of that. I did some hand carving for the pegs and these guys. And that's my kitchen. Now we can head downstairs to my shop. All right, my wood shop's in here. So it's pretty small, but I've managed to set up a couple key tools. This is a shave horse that I actually made using a CNC, and I have it set up so I can use my adze over here to hollow out bowls, bangs up against this back, or I can use this adjustable seat and then clamp stuff down here to carve. Over here, I have my bench where I do most of my work and this wall set up. Right back behind you, I did start making this router setup where I can level out any big logs I have, and then these can get raised up and use the router like a big planer. This is another one of the bowls I've been working on. This is the type of stuff I really just love to do. I do a lot of small hand-carved things, but at work I've also made full exhibits and big cabinetry, and I know I have all of the skills to do something like build a house. I've just never done it start to finish, and I really want to see the progress of it and, you know, learn all the tips and stuff of the trade and just get firsthand experience. I'm so excited about this opportunity, and I'm really excited about keeping the trades alive. You guys are super inspiring. I've been watching your show for years, and until next time, I'd love to be on and hopefully be considered for Generation Next.